Scorpio. Check my mic is on. Alright. This is a general reading for Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. Oh, the moon card. The moon card coming out. Ooh, King of Cups. Alright. Whew. Okay. Let's tune in. Scorpio Collective. Thank you so much for being here with me. Got my kinks worked out. This rainy weather kind of slowed me down, but that's okay. I really don't mind yielding to nature. Alright, Scorpios. For the Scorpio Collective. King of Cups keeps popping out. Alright. Angels, ancestors, guides, Mother Gaia, higher powers. We're tuning in for the Scorpio Collective. What's coming through for Scorpio's current energy. That's amazing. See, if that mirror wasn't there, you guys would not have seen the way that those fell. I like that. Okay. So for Scorpio's current energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Queen of Cups and Knight of Pentacles with the Star. Okay, look at this. Look at this energy. Okay, first of all, look how she's grilling him. Look how she's grilling him. She's like, oh my God, could you go any slower? She's looking at his legs. She's like, oh my God, this manifestation could come any fucking slower. And that's a huge message that's wanting to come through, is that there's a little bit of some frustration of the universe unfolding in the way that you want it to unfold, Scorpio. That you have such strong desire for your outcome, and you have that realization, you have that intuition that's telling you, yes, it is coming for you, but there is also this lack of patience. There's this resistance that you're like, and do I really deserve this? Is this really coming for me? Is this something that is going to happen or not? Right? Because you understand that you are the star. You're like, I am going to be beaming at the end. I am going to be, tuned in, tapped in with source, and money is not going to be an issue for me. A lot of things that used to be issues with you, like lower vibrational, just scarcity, challenges that didn't need to be happening in your life, they're all going to be cleared out. But emotionally, you're not supporting yourself the way that you need to. You're still kind of trying to find grace almost with the lack of urgency that's coming through with, like, not only you but probably the people around you, thinking that there's always time for something else, and you're like, but I want that manifestation now. You guys aren't even like aware. Are you guys not aware that this is happening for all of us? And I just feel like it's almost like you're a little kitty, like meowing in the wind kind of energy, Oh, my little cat. You see Kuro? You see him? He's right here. He's so cute. Hey, that's a mirror. He's so curious about it. Okay. So, well, let's go ahead and continue this. I'm sorry about that. Let's go into this, further into this. What advice do we have? What advice do we have for Scorpio for dealing with this current situation? He's so curious about this mirror. What? What is it? See what happens when I don't have the fire going. Kudos, like, this is how he's glued to me. Alright, Scorpio. What advice do we have for Scorpio? What advice do we have for Scorpio dealing with this Queen of Cups in the reverse, this Knight of Pentacles, and the Star card? We have the Magician. We have the Magician card coming out for you. Into your advice, which, yes, Scorpio, yes, completely. Step into your Magician energy that you are looking magic. I love that. Scorpio, you're one of the best manifestors. Like, you guys understand that your heart space is crucial to your future. All right, so we have, very cool. So we have the Fool card and the Ten of Swords. So is this not like someone popping up from the dead, like a daisy? You know, just being like, all right, almost like there was a loss here that you're like, oh, okay, that I'm gonna take an L on that, but then being so unfazed by that L. So we're gonna look at the yellow cards real quick because I really feel like, okay, so if this is in your advice, right? If this Magician card is in your advice and your current situation, oh, I'm sorry, the Magician and the Fool is in your advice and the Knight of Pentacles is in your current energy, it's almost as though, let's put it here, yeah. It's almost as though it's like it's almost like, yeah, they are wanting to go on an adventure or go on a further, like a quest. These two, they're ready to go on a quest, but they're waiting on their knight. They're waiting on their friend. They're like, hey, so and so said they were coming, and I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna wait for them. And it's almost as though it's like the black of the horse and black of the sky, right? It's almost like, yeah, but the way that she's gonna get here, the way that she's gonna show up, it's gonna take her a minute because she needs to understand not so much why those swords are in her back, but understanding that she can't take those swords with her. That it has to be things that she's gonna leave behind. And not even that body. She can't even take that body with her anymore. It has to be, she has to literally um manifest something from nothing and just be like, all right, well, this is who I am now, and completely like be willing to like stand in your power. Okay, because the Fool is packing light. Okay, the Fool is packing light. Fool's not taking very much with him. All right, let's see what else. I love the Star card energy too. Like, what's up, Scorpio? See, in the blue here with the Queen of Cups and the Star card is very like, don't forget to communicate. Don't forget to speak about your emotions. And that is where your Star card lives. I feel not only in your yellow, but in the blue too. Not only in your solar plexus, the things that you're going to do, but also the things that you're going to say, the things that you want to communicate. Okay, Scorpio? All right, so in the field for what Scorpio should avoid. What should Scorpio avoid here? Oh yeah, why are there so many? What should Scorpio avoid here? Alright, Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay, Queen of Swords is like kind of like an angry, kind of like a bitchy energy. I don't like how many flies are over there. Hold on, Scorpio. I'm gonna try to light this fire because This is where we do our magic. So much rain came down the other day. I feel like it really I'm so sorry, Scorpio. I hope you guys are still hanging with me, but this just needs to be done. And not like those speculators, those flies. Ugh. Like I don't mind insects, but flies just piss me off. I just sorry, I know I shouldn't say that, but maybe it was all those Exorcist movies that I watched when I was a kid. It was like creepy. Everything is so damp and nothing wants to. Okay, it's giving debauch card. It's giving like too much water. Alright, so Queen of Swords is in your. At least the flies aren't there. Like, I'm good. So the flies aren't around. So the Queen of Swords is someone who she sits on her cloud and she sees everything coming to pass. So far in the distance, she knows exactly where to navigate them. She knows exactly where their home is. She knows exactly, what's gonna happen before and what's gonna happen after. Like it's a very, you know, knowing how to navigate not only your mind but the minds of others in communication as well. She can be a little manipulative, so maybe that's what this energy of um, to avoid. Maybe it's avoid possible manipulation, um, not only for yourself, maybe with others, right? Sorry, those flies. Um, because we also have the Two of Swords here. Okay. All right. What else do we have for what Scorpio should avoid? What else should we have for what Scorpio should avoid? All right. What Scorpio should avoid? Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So, okay. So here's what I'm hearing, because I have the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. This is what I'm hearing for your what to avoid this week. Okay, Scorpio. What to avoid this week. There's a part of you that has understood that scarcity and a lack of abundance has been in your field before, that you have experienced that it's something that you no longer wish to have. And it's almost as though you're getting a choice of how things always been, or are you gonna change it and understand that things can be different. Okay, are you gonna change it and say, okay, well, I no longer want these actions are not yielding the responses or the outcome that I'd like. So let me just be honest and Queen of Swords that shit. Like cut it out of your reality. Um, there might be people also that you're allowing that are low vibrational into your field just because you're just used to always having them around, okay? Even though you know that they're not good for you, you know that they're not the best, they're not somebody that you can count on to be high vibrational. You know they're gonna bring in some drama, some shit, but you tolerate them. So the Queen of Swords is asking for you to make the necessary cuts in your life. Okay, don't don't be like cruel and unnecessarily mean. You know. All right, the Hangman. Yeah. So the Hangman, literally just what I was saying, releasing, letting go of these people that don't serve you, letting go of any habits. Um, with this Two of Swords and this Pentacles is like, you know, we have to come into awareness and vulnerability and acceptance that we chose a lot of a lot of the comforts that we chose is because we didn't want to be burdened with the money or the success or with the possibility of other people counting on you. You know, it's hard to step into like, okay, well, what does a poor person's life look like? Okay, it seems pretty easy actually. It's very comfortable. You know, you don't people won't really ask anything of you. You know, like, and that might be an exercise for you because you have this energy of the two of the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like, you could do an exercise where you write down all the things that you are afraid of, that you're fearing, okay? And then, you know, what if you don't? You know, what's at risk? What if you don't do the things that what are the things that are staying the same that you're totally fucking done with, and you're like, oh, what happens if I just keep going down this road? Maybe you need to see that, you know what I mean? Because there's the blindfolded part here is a little bit like she's living in some kind of fairyland, or she's living in some kind of disillusioned state. Okay, what else do we have for Scorpio concerning their advice? Can we get a little bit more advice on this Magician and this Fool card? What else do we have for the advice? What else do we have for the advice for Scorpio, please? Advice for Scorpio. Alright. Let's try a different deck. Interesting. When the cards do that, it's like, okay, well, devil, the devil in reverse here with the Nine of Cups. Interesting. Two of Swords coming out again. Two of Swords and the Fool coming out again, both in reverse. Chaos, the Star card. Alright, let's see. Angels, ancestors, guides, and the Gaia. What do we have coming through for the Scorpio collective? What kind of guidance? What advice do we have for Scorpio for dealing with this current energy? The Queen of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles with the Star card. What advice do we have for them? What advice do we have for Scorpio? We have the Four of Wands. Okay. What else do we have? Thank you so much. What else do we have for the advice? We have the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Alright, so with the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, look at all this wand energy coming out in your advice. Okay. Okay. Standing in your power and knowing exactly what it is that you want, exactly the creations that you want to create, you know, figuring out what's going to be the last nail that pins everything together. Do not get sucked into this narrative of, you know, everyone wants your dream. Everyone wants what you want, and you have to fight everybody in order to get there. That is not true. Okay, that is not true. And not only is it not true, but it's very much in this scarcity mindset. Okay, it's very much so. I feel like these energies are connected, where it's like, hey, Five of Pentacles and Five of Wands. Like, it's like you probably have felt these energies. So it's like, okay, so it's either you, let me put this, there you go. So it's like, make your choice, right? Make your choice, Scorpio. Do you want to step into the light and, possibly show the world something they've never seen before? Or do you want to stay the same and feel comfortable in what you've always had, right? Because I do feel like there's, God, I'll be surprised if the tower moment doesn't come through. But I feel like there is a tower moment with you, and you have to come into like a raw vulnerability that that's something that you actually really need right now, because you are done with a lot of what you, there's just so much momentum going on with everything else that's happened to you that I feel like you're like, okay, well, I pretty much need a tower card to get the fuck out of this, which at any moment you can change at any moment. But the thing with momentum is that it's a lot harder to stop it when it's in motion. So maybe coming to like a stillness, wow, look at this, maybe coming to a stillness and coming to a kind of peaceful resolution of like, okay, this is what I'm gonna have to do to move forward from here. Like, this is this is the action that I'm gonna have to do. Okay, but take it slowly. Look how he's like really considering, he's really in his mind about this. He's like, this is something that's going to change the world. Okay, this is something that's going to change the world, and it's not going to be something that anyone else can take or anyone else can even threaten. Okay, but it is going to take, what did I say, it is going to take you stepping up to your ego completely, you saying, let's see what card just fell. Queen of Swords. So yeah, completely, you're gonna have to really step into, you know this Ten of Cups. You're really gonna have to acknowledge all the ways that you've been sabotaging yourself. It's like you have to identify these things that you need to stop from building momentum. Okay, you need to come into awareness and be like, okay, well, yeah, low key, I do feel like other people are gonna hurt me, or low key, I don't trust people, or low key, high key, I worry that people don't really care about me, and that's I'm feeling that maybe taking your attachment test, taking an attachment quiz, will change your life. You'd be like, oh, I had no idea that that's what I was doing to my family and my friends, or I can't believe I was putting them through that. And also, like, your ability to earn money or to make money, it does not equate to your self-worth. Okay, there's a lot of people that work so hard and they just don't understand why it is that they don't love themselves, or why it is they're still miserable, no matter how much money they make. So it's not about that. I think it all starts in your heart space and understanding that there is a bigger picture here, okay? And all the suffering was, it seems like it's all meant for something else, It's not even, just try to have awareness, is what I'm seeing with the Queen of Swords. She's like, yeah, I know exactly, I'm sad. That's okay. Sadness is coming. It looks like she's gonna, that cloud is coming in. Like, that's okay. Like, let's just go ahead and, like, be aware of the cloud. Be aware of, you know what I mean? Just that there are going to be patterns, ongoing patterns, and it's not meant for you to, like, completely break it, but just cut through it. Look at this. Just cut through it. Just completely, do your best to cut through these energies. Um, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Spirit. And, you know, don't forget to pray and to ask for guidance and to ask for strength, to ask for help, okay, Scorpio? Because you do have people that love you. You do have situations that you know you can look on and say, yes, like I'm safe, I am protected, I am loved, okay? It will help you get through this. All right. Sorry, I got a little caught up in that spread. That was beautiful though. It was a very clear message. All right. So, let's see what these healing cards have to say before we close up because it's already at 25 minutes. Wow. All right, let's see what these have to say. So sad I couldn't get this fire to go, but it's that rain. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. You know, I'm so sorry, guys. This is like, I try to shuffle and I try to be really open for you guys, but these cards, like, they keep repeating, and I'm just like, wow, maybe this is what the collective needs to hear. Mercy is a rare word, one hardly spoken. What are merciful actions? Not judging another, speaking with kind words, thinking compassionate thoughts about others. May acts of mercy come your way. Alright, Scorpio, are you being nice to yourself? Are you being nice to yourself or are you being nice to others? Are you? Because I feel like that's what this Queen of Swords is really saying. Like, if you're gonna be. There's a part of you that thinks that in order for you to be logical, you have to be mean. Or you feel like people that are overly logical are bitches or something, which is like, that's doesn't have to be that way. And I think that's why you kind of elude yourself to not having that kind of precision in your life, because you're like, I'm not going to be a tyrant to myself. I'm not going to be like so unrelenting or unforgiving, but you do need some order here, okay? You do need order and you need discipline. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. Ooh, I love a King of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Again, Four of Wands. Ace of Wands. Damn, you have that Four of Wands and Ace of Wands again. So you have these repeating cards. King of Pentacles, though. Yeah, it looks like someone might be coming in. Ace of Cups, or King of Pentacles. Okay, King and the Queen of Pentacles coming through. Yeah, you might be finding yourself in a relationship. The Star card, but in the reverse. So let's read that really quick. What is the Star card in reverse? What kind of warning does that have? Alright, the Star card. Are you feeling confused, lost, or discouraged? Don't despair. The star is a comforting beacon of light. Trust in yourself and you'll find your way out of the fog. Your dreams are still possible. You just need to believe in them again. Your dreams are still possible. Oh, dude, that's what I'm feeling heavy for you. It's like, the Queen of Swords, the way she's sitting in these clouds, and she's kind of just like, yeah, I got the Ace of Swords, and these clouds don't stand a chance around me. Is her? I mean, that's the look on her face, but the way that she has a crown of butterflies, her throne's full of butterflies. She actually seeks to be very light. She might seem heavy because of the weight of the sword, but she actually aims to be very light. Her goal, her intention is to be this weightlessness amongst the clouds so that she's able to witness the unfolding of the dream that she's trying to bring into reality. So I think the biggest message of Queen of Swords is like, don't allow your dreams to remain dreams. Like, set some goals and understand that these things need to be grounded. And the way that Star card, the way that they're bringing it from the dream realm into the physical world, it's like, yeah, that's what the magician does as well. Okay, that's what the magician does. That's what the fool does. It's like they're willing to go to bet their ass, like bet their life that, hey, you know what, I think just around the bend there's going to be better fucking waters, there's going to be a better situation, there's going to be better things waiting for me, and I'm not going to just sit around and wait for it. And I think that's also what the Five of Pentacles message is as well. Is like, you know what, we got to get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, we got to get out of here. And I have a feeling that, you know, there's going to be someone looking, someone willing to help us. And the kicker for this is that that church right there is willing to help them, but they're just not able to see it. So maybe that's what Spirit is saying, like, avoid that feeling of like, yeah, that you're doing it alone, that nobody cares, that you can't ask for help, you know, that everyone is against you, or everybody's like thinking about themselves, because that's not it. Okay, as above, so below. Let's stay high vibrational, Scorpio. All right, let's see what goddess is here with you before we jump off of this, before we jump off this train. All right, angels, ancestors, guides, mother Gaia, thank you so much for your guidance, for your protection while you perform this divination. We are so grateful for whatever sign or symbol that we're able to utilize to align us to our highest good, Scorpio's highest good. Thank you so much for it. What card do we have coming through? What goddess is going to be with Scorpio this week? The Emperor, Aries, Athena. Athena, truth, wisdom, strategy, and intuition. Trust yourself and focus. Look at that. Damn, Scorpio. Damn. Can you focus any harder? Like, look at this energy. Like, can you focus? But can you focus? All right. I hope this helped. Let's go ahead and close it off. Deep breaths, filling your lungs all the way up. Pause for 4. Exhale for 8. 8, 4, 8. My favorite. Alright, I love you so much, Scorpio. Hope this helped. If it did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.